What an extraordinary match. Inter were 2-0 up. However, Milan would come back to win 3-2. We would be seeing Hernandez, who had met one back, then Pulisic making it 2-2. Tammy Abraham, the hero for Milan, to score the winner and see them lift the silverware. Great footage of Conceição smoking a big cigar and dancing in the dressing room afterwards. What a start to his tenure as coach, Gab. What a game.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything more. He's been in charge 8 days. In those 8 days, comeback wins over Juventus and Inter. And I think if you want to count the Super Cup as a trophy, which purists probably don't, but many in Italy do, he's the first foreign manager to win Italian silverware with an Italian club in something like 10 years. So you couldn't have asked for a better start on the pitch. Milan showed tremendous heart, obviously, in coming back from 2 goals down, conceding just before halftime and just after halftime, which, they tell you is the worst time to concede. I think there's still more to come, but you said it, Dan. What a way to start.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Now, was this more about Inter throwing it away or Milan working their way into this game in the second half?
I think it was mostly about Rafael Leao, actually. He basically had a hand in all 3 goals, as you saw there. He won the free kick for Theo Hernandez's goal that made it 2-1, and sort of started the play that led to Pulisic's goal, and of course assisted on Tammy Abraham's winner. When he's good, he's basically unplayable. Sergio Conceição boldly predicting after the game, by the end of next season, I think he's going to be the best player in the world.
Wow.
You might not want to tell Lamine Yamal that. Not much to live up to there. But Conceição's brought this sort of intensity. It's almost Mourinho-esque or Conte-esque in some ways, although I think neither one of them I've ever seen dance in a dressing room, sort of Michael Flatley style while smoking a cigar. But, maybe this is what they needed. Let's see if they can get this done week in, week out, because there was an element of fortune, certainly, in their comeback against Juventus. And even in this one, Inter did have chances late on as well.
So 8 days, obviously, is not a long time to be in charge, Gab. What has Conceição done? How has he managed to turn everything around? Is it just a case of a new phase?
I think in some ways it is. Zlatan Ibrahimovic joked before the game. He basically said, well, Fonseca was the carrot and I was the stick. Now Conceição here, he's the hard man, and he can do this, the stick, and I'll be the one giving out carrots. Now, it's a nice narrative that here comes Mr. Intensity. Fonseca was, is depicted as a nice guy. However, Fonseca was pretty hard too. Remember, this is the guy who benched Leao, who benched Theo Hernandez when he wasn't happy with the way they were trained. So I don't fully buy that. I think, sometimes you need to hear the same things from a different voice. And I think some players really responded to this. It was interesting. Theo Hernandez, one of the guys who supposedly, had a part in Fonseca leaving, saying after the game, look, it's not Fonseca who failed. We players failed as well. We failed him. So I think Milan are trying to send this message out. Everything's fine. There hasn't been a massive change. But certainly Conceição's brought this lift, he's brought this intensity, he's brought this enthusiasm to the players. And the result is another derby win over Inter. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby at all, Gab. Just one more thing on Milan. Rumours doing the rounds that they're interested in Marcus Rashford.
I have no question. If you're Marcus Rashford's people, you will shop him around Europe. And when a guy like Marcus Rashford is offered to you, you're going to take the call. But honestly, when you consider that Milan's best player is their left winger, Rafael Leao, that their second best player is the guy who really probably should be playing on the left wing, if not for Leao, and that's Christian Pulisic. I don't know what they would be doing with Rashford on loan. I think he's the last guy that they need. And that's before you get into the issue of wages. His salary is absolutely enormous. Even if you take him on loan, United would have to fund most of it. So no, I don't. I don't think this really has much in the way of legs. Unless something crazy happens, like they sell Leao. But there's no indication that that's going to happen.